يا أيها الذين آمنوا أطيعوا الله ورسوله ولا تولوا عنه وأنتم تسمعون ولا تكونوا كالذين قالوا سمعنا وهم لا يسمعون إن شر الدواب عند الله الصم البكم الذين لا يعقلون ولو علم الله فيهم خيرا لأسمعهم ولو أسمعهم لتولوا وهم معرضون يا أيها الذين آمنوا استجيبوا لله وللرسول إذا دعاكم لما يحييكم واعلموا أن الله يحول بين المرء وقلبه وأنه إليه تحشرون واتقوا فتنة لا تصيبن الذين ظلموا منكم خاصة واعلموا أن الله شديد العقاب واذكروا إذ أنتم قليل مستضعفون في الأرض تخافون أن يتخطفكم الناس تخافون أن يتخطفكم الناس فآواكم وأيدكم بنصره ورزقكم من الطيبات لعلكم تشكرون يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تخونوا الله والرسول وتخونوا أماناتكم وأنتم تعلمون واعلموا أنما أموالكم وأولادكم فتنة وأن إن الله عنده أجر عظيم. صدق الله العظيم. Back to 20. Estağfirullah, Bismillah. Ya eyyühellezine amenu. Or one who believes. Ati'u, obey Allah, Allah, wa Rasulahu, and His Rasul. Ve la tevellav, don't turn, vellaya, anhu, from him. Don't turn away from him. Ve antum, whereas you, tasma'una, you are listeners, you are listening. I mean, you don't turn away. Knowing, listening, getting information, but still you are like turning away. Don't do that. وَلَا تَكُونُوا. Don't be كَانَ يَكُونُ. كَالَّذِينَ, those who قالوا say, سَمِعْنَا, we heard, وَهُمْ, they, لَا يَسْمَعُونَ, did not hear, did not listen. I mean, they like appear to listen, to be listening, but really they are not listening. Inna, definitely, sharra, evil, ad-dawabi. Dawabi, things which walk or move by tapping, by stepping on the ground, making noise, but, like that, dub, dub, dub, dub, like that, which means any animal, any living thing, ants, smaller than ants, and like elephants, big, and dinosaurs, everything. Definitely, verse of living things in Allah, in the presence of Allah, are as-summu, the people who are deaf. Al-bukmu, dumb, deaf and dumb, the one who don't listen, don't see, don't comprehend. Deaf and dumb. الذين who لا يعقلون, don't understand. عقل عقل يعقل. My students from Arabic grammar, you know, لا يعقلون, عقل عقل يعقل, يعقل from الباب الثاني, second bab, عقل, brain, mind. ولو, if علم, knew, Allah فيهم, in them, خيرا, good thing. If Allah knew any goodness in them, la, definitely, asma'ahum, make them listen to. Asma'a, sami'a, three letter. Asma'a, shahina, asma'a is if'al. Asma'a, usmi'a, yusma'u, isma'un. Sami'a, listened. Asma'a, made somebody else listen. Muta'addi, transitive, makes transitive. Yeah? Well, even if asma'ahum, Allah made them listen to, la tawallaw, la, definitely tawallaw, they would turn away. I mean, even if Allah had made them listen, still they would have run away. Wahum, and then mu'riduna, turning away. Mu'ridun, i'rab, turning away. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, O believers, istajibu, you give jawab. Istajibu from jawaba, jawab, answer. Respond positively, istajibu. Asking you, give jawab. istajabe, ustucibe, yestecibu, yustecabu. İstecib, emr hazır, istecib, isteciba, istecibu. You respond positively lillahi, to Allah, ve lirrasuli, to his prophet. You say yes. You follow positively, nicely Allah and his Rasul. İza when da'a, calls, davet, da'ava, da'ava naqis, da'ava, da'ava, yes, yasamin, naqis, this verb is naqis. Wow, turn to alif, da'a, called, kun, you, lima, for then, yuhyi, revives, kun, you, yuhyi, hayya, hayya, this is muda'af, but ahyaya, one letter is added at the beginning, babu if'al, ahyaya, uhyiya, yuhyiyu, revives you, gives you life. When Allah and his prophet calls you, you respond positively. When the prophet invites you to something which gives you life, like gives you a good life in the hereafter, you said yes, you say yes. Wa'alamu, you know, that is i'lamu, i'lamu, i'lamu, alima, ulima, ya'lamu, yu'lamu, i'lam, amr, i'lam, i'lama, i'lamu, you know, anna Allah, definitely Allah. Why anna, not inna? Riyaz, because it is maf'ul. Wa'alamu, know what? Something else. Anna Allah, definitely Allah. Yahulu, habala, enters in between. Entering in between, habala. Habala means revolving, transferring, at the same time entering in between. Bayna, between al-mar'i, the person, wa qalbihi, and his heart. Allah enters between man and his heart. Wa annahu, definitely Allah, definitely, ilayhi, to him, to Allah, tuhsharuna, you will be returning to. Tuhsharuna hashara, hushira, yahshuru, yuhsharu, majhul, yuhsharu, yuhsharani, yuhsharuna, tuhsharu, tuhsharani, yuhsharna, tuhsharu, tuhsharani, tuhsharuna. Majhul, mudari', mukhatab, jama'. Wattaqu, you fear. Fitnatan, you beware. You protect yourself. Fitnatan, from a fitna, commotion, turbulence, tumult, chaos, which la tusibanna, does not target, does not hit. Tusibu, saba, sababa, suwiba. Asaba, alif is added, if'al bab, asaba, usiba, yusabu, yusibu, yusabu. Nun take it. La tasibanna, does not hit, allazina, those who, zalamu, did wrong, minkum, from you, khassatan, specifically. Be fearful from any fitna, any chaos, any problem which will not hit bad people only. So, problems, when they come to a region, hit everybody, good and bad gone. Why these good people did not prevent other people from doing bad? So they too are in same boat. Wa'alamu, you know, anna Allah, definitely Allah, shadidul iqab, severe, strong, shadidul al-iqab, punishment. Wadhkuru, you remember, is when antum, you were qalilun, little, small in number. مستضعفون, you were مستضعف. ضعف, ضعف, weakness. ضعف, became weak. استضعف, 3 letters added. You did not see grammar class yet, that part. You once did not see that, they may not know. مستضعفون is اسم مفعول. مستضعفون, مستضعفون. You were weakened people, people who were weak في الأرض, on the earth. You remember when you were very weak, small in number, not strong enough in your area. تخافون, you were afraid. خوف, أجوف, واوي, خوف. خوف, خوف, يخوف, يخاف, يخاف. تخافون, you were afraid. And that, from that, يتخطف, خطف, to kidnap. Kidnap something, to grab something, run away. Grab something, run away. خطف. أن يتخطف, تخطف, 2 letters added. أن يتخطف, you were afraid, تخافون, afraid, and that يتخطف grabs you and nasu, people. You were afraid that people will kidnap you, grab you, and they will be dominant over you. Then awa, awaya, awaya. This is 4 letter if'al. Awaya made awa. Awa, settled from you. Allah gave you settlements, gave you power. You stayed there. وأيد, أيد 3 letters, but أيد added in the middle, like علم, علم. تفعيل, باب التفعيل. باب الإفعال, باب التفعيل, don't forget. باب المفاعلة. وأيد, helped you, aid. In English, comes from here. Aid, to help. أيد, aid. أيدكم, Allah gave you aid بنصره, with his assistance. ورزق, Allah gave you sustenance, rizq, provisions. Allah gave you sustenance. من الطيبات, from good things. طيب means good. طيبة, good, feminine. طيبات is plural. Allah gave you as sustenance good things, from good things. لعل, maybe, perhaps, كم you تشكرون, you be thankful, you become thankful. يا أيها الذين آمنوا, O believers, لا, don't تخونوا خيانة, don't cheat. Don't cheat. O believers, don't betray Allah, Rasul and his prophet. وَتَخُونُوا, if you do, you betray, you are betraying amanatikum, your trusts. Allah gave you some things as trust to you, you are cheating, betraying things what you are entrusted with. وأنتم, whereas you تعلمون, you are knowing. Don't cheat Allah, don't cheat his prophet, don't betray him. You be loyal, be careful and observant. Don't cheat Allah, don't betray his prophet. وَاعْلَمُوا, you know, you need to know that أَنَّمَا, only أَمْوَالُكُمْ, your wealth, وَأَوْلَادُكُمْ, your children, are fitnatun, fitna. Chaos, problem, troublesome, trouble, turbulence. Your children, your wealth are the subject of test and trial for you. You be careful. They may become a big problem for you at the day of judgment. وَأَنَّ اللَّهَ, definitely Allah عنده is in his presence أجر, reward عظيم, big. Great ajr is there in the presence of Allah. Let me read one more wukur. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن تتقوا الله يجعل لكم فرقانا ويكفر عنكم سيئاتكم ويغفر لكم والله ذو الفضل العظيم. وإذ يمكر بك الذين كفروا ليثبتوك أو يقتلوك أو يخرجوك ويمكرون ويمكر الله والله خير الماكرين. وإذا تتلى عليهم آياتنا قالوا قد سمعنا لو نشاء لقلنا مثل هذا إن هذا إلا أساطير الأولين. فإذ قالوا اللهم إن كان هذا هو الحق من عندك فأمطر علينا حجارة من السماء أو ائتنا بعذاب أليم. وما كان الله ليعذبهم وأنت فيهم وما كان الله معذبهم وهم يستغفرون. وما لهم ألا يعذبهم الله وهم يصدون عن المسجد الحرام وما كانوا أولياءه إن أولياءه إلا المتقون ولكن أكثرهم لا يعلمون. فما كان صلاتهم عند البيت إلا مكاء وتصدية مهديا فذوقوا العذاب بما كنتم تكفرون. إن الذين كفروا ينفقون أموالهم ليصدوا عن سبيل الله فسينفقونها ثم تكون عليهم حسرة ثم يغلبون والذين كفروا إلى جهنم يحشرون ليميز الله الخبيث من الطيب ويجعل الخبيث بعضه على بعض ويجعل الخبيث بعضه على بعض فيركمه جميعا فيجعله في جهنم أولئك هم الخاسرون. صدق الله العظيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا, O believers, if tattaqullah, you have taqwa from Allah, if you keep your taqwa, يجعل لكم, Allah will make you, will give you furqan, like power of separating right from wrong, criteria. Allah will give you some criteria. وَيُكَفِّرْ, He will erase عنكم from you سيئاتكم, your evil things, سيئات. وَيَغْفِرْ, forgive لكم, for you. Wallahu Allah, Dhul Fadl, is the owner of Fadl, grace. Al-Azim, big, great, no bounds. Jai, وَإِذْ, remember, Yamkuru, plotting, Bika to you, الَّذِينَ those who kafaru, disbelieve. Remember, disbelievers plotted against you, for yusbitu, so that they fix you, they make you stable, like tied or not, unable to move, or yaqtulu, to kill you, or yukhriju, to take you out. Kharaja, akhraja, my students, grammar. أخرج أخرج يخرج مضارع يخرج يخرجان يخرجون, to take out. Remember, when disbelievers plotted against you, O Prophet, either to tie you or kill you or kick you out, وَيَمْكُرُونَ, they are doing makr, plot. They are plotting against you, وَيَمْكُرُ, and Allah also is plotting against them. وَيَمْكُرُونَ. Wallahu, Allah is khayru, best al-makirin, of the plotters. I mean, nobody can challenge with him. وَيَمْكُرُونَ. Wallahu khayru al-makirin. This is very famous part of ayah, all elderly people, all the time they mention, وَيَمْكُرُونَ وَيَمْكُرُ اللَّهُ وَاللَّهُ خَيْرُ الْمَاكِرِينَ. Memorize this ayah. وَإِذَا تُتْلَى, when it is recited. Talawa, to recite. Talawa, tuliwa. Yatlu, yutlawu. This is naqis wawi. Yutlawu, yutlawani, yutlayuna, tutlayu, tutlayani. Tutlayu, tutla. When it is recited, alayhim, upon them, ayatuna, our ayahs, qalu, they say, qad, definitely sami'na, we listened. Lam nasha'u, if we desire, la, definitely qulna, we say, misla hadha, like this. We can say anything like that. We can read, we can invent something like this, like Quran, like verses of Quran. In hadha, this Quran is not illa but asatiru, mythology. Al-awwalin, of previous nations. Ustura is singular, asatir is plural. This is just tales of the ancient people. Mythology, myth of previous nations. وَإِذْ, remember, قَالُوا, they said, Allahumma, O our Lord, in kana haza, if this is, huwa, is, he, al-haqqa haq, if this is haq, truth, meaning from your presence, فَأَمْطِرْ, you send rain, like rain, alayna, upon us, hijaratan, stones. They said that if this is true, Quran is true, and we are not going to believe, or we are not ready to believe, you send us some stones from sky. من السماء, from sky. Or i'ti, bring, bi'azabin, with punishment element, painful. Bring painful punishments. وَمَا كَانَ اللَّهُ, Allah is not لِيُعَذِّبَهُمْ, to punish you, وَأَنْتَ, you are فِيهِمْ, among them. Allah is not going to punish you, you are among them. وَمَا كَانَ اللَّهُ, Allah is not مُعَذِّبَهُمْ, punisher of them, وَهُمْ, if they are يَسْتَغْفِرُونَ, when they are يَسْتَغْفِرُونَ, asking forgiveness. Allah is not going to punish them as long as you are among them. Allah is not going to punish them as long as they ask forgiveness. So if the people, Prophet is not there today, if people ask forgiveness, that is one of the safeguards against the punishments, public punishments coming down from Allah. وَمَا لَهُمْ, what is happening to them? Allah, that يُعَذِّبَ, Allah will not punish, and la, will not punish, whom, them, Allahu, Allah. Why Allah is not going to punish them? وَهُمْ, whereas they, يَصُدُّونَ, preventing people عَنِ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ, from Masjid al-Haram. When they are preventing people from entering Masjid al-Haram, and preventing people go to pray over there, why Allah is not going to punish them? This is too bad. So Allah is going to punish them, because the act they are doing is so bad. وَمَا كَانُوا, they are not أَوْلِيَاءَهُ, the friends of Allah. They are not the friends of Allah, so Allah will punish them. In awliya'uhu, Allah's friends are not wali illa but al-muttaqun, the people who have taqwa. Allah's friends are the people who have taqwa. وَلَكِنَّ بَعْض أَكْثَرَ النَّاسِ, most of them, أَكْثَرَهُم, most of them, لَا يَعْلَمُونَ, they don't know. وَمَا كَانَ, is not salatuhum, their salah their prayer is not but muka'an عند البيت, in the house of Allah. Their prayer is not illa muka'an, just whistling, like whistling. Watasliya, clapping. Their prayer is just like whistling, like clapping. Faduqu, you punish. You taste al-azab, punishment. Bima, because of that kuntum you were takfuruna, denying. This part of ayah, وَمَا كَانَ صَلَاتُهُمْ مِنْ الْبَيْتِ إِلَّا مُكَاءً وَتَصْدِيَةً, their prayers were not but just clapping and whistling. Whenever people clap, applaud and clap, some people opposed to that, they read this ayah. Because this is something mentioned bad. Saudi Arabian big Sheikh Ibn Baz, blind scholar, I was attending first time a big meeting in Jeddah, in Mecca. He came in the middle of his international meeting. Then somebody finished his speech and people were clapping. This blind person jumped up. What are you doing? Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! So everyone, Allahu Akbar. Because we were fed very well. So what he says, we will do it, no problem. Yeah. Well, of course. Good food, good dance, good play, no problem. So I remember, I mean, in the middle, he did not wait or something and properly at the end ask question. I mean, the chief, do you allow me? I have a comment. I mean, regularly must be like that. But because perhaps he said hadith, anybody who sees any error, let him correct. So no need to ask anybody anything. So you jump in. Okay, in one way, but in one way, tasteless, not that much. So that's important. So here, like some weddings, there were some weddings, an Arab brother was marrying an Arab sister. So some elderly people, Arabic brothers, they said, "Na'uzubillah, what happened?" I said, "What happened?" Oh, they were like clapping, like when bride was coming or groom was moving or going. Then read this ayah. So somebody reads ayah, what to say? We cannot say anything. So we kept quiet. I mean, it is correct what he was doing. But this ayah, learn a few things, memorize. وَمَا كَانَ صَلَّاتُهُمْ عِنْدَ الْبَيْتِ إِلَّا مُكَاءً وَتَصْدِيَةً. Don't tell me after 1 month, oh, where is it? I don't know. Okay, you memorize. That is why I'm like hammering a little bit. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ, definitely those who kafaru, disbelieve, يُنْفِقُونَ, they spend أَمْوَالَهُمْ, their wealth, for يَسُدُّ, prevent, عَنْ سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ, from the way of Allah. The disbelievers have budgets, have money, they spend this money to prevent people from following the way of Allah. They do like that. Fasad, definitely good, will ينفقونها. They will spend what they have. Summa, they will spend for the sake of evil, for bad reasons. Summa, then takunu, becomes عليهم, upon them, Hasratan, regrets. Hasra, hasra. Ahuwa. Maybe you are using in Urdu. Ahu figan. I mean, sighing, breathing out, taking in, popping, getting angry, getting frustrated, frustration. They will spend, let them spend, but this expenditure, this whatever they are spending, will not help them at the day of judgment. That will become bigger problem for them. They will regret for what they are doing tomorrow at the day of judgment. ثم then يغلبون, they are going to be defeated, to be overcome. They will be overcome. والذين كفروا غلب يغلبون, about يغلبون, غلب غلب يغلب يغلب مجهول, يغلب يغلبان يغلبون. Students, grammar, صرف, نحيب. والذين, those who كفروا, disbelieved, إلى جهنم, to Jahannam, يحشرون, are to be gathered. They will be pushed, flocked to, like herds, like flocks, to Jahannam. حشر حشر يحشر يحشر يحشر يحشران يحشرون مجهول. ليه؟ for يميز, separate, distinguish, separate. Al-Khabisa, impure, pure, impure, something which is not pure, mean from At-Tayyibi, from pure. Allah wants to clear and clean, separate bad from good, impure from pure. ويجعل, Allah wants to put Al-Khabisa, evil, impure, بعضه, some of them, ala, upon بعض, I mean like folding. Allah will make bad things, impure things above each other. So like mountains, impure. I mean evil to evil, evil above evil. خبيث. الخبيثون للخبيثات والخبيثات للخبيثين. الطيبون للطيبات والطيبات للطيبين. طيب means good, but male, masculine. طيبة, female, feminine. So الطيبون للطيبات. Good man, good males, good females. Good masculine, good feminine. Opposite also is the same. Other way around. Or evil, al-khabisun, wal-khabisat. Very good principle. It is in Quran. Al-tayyibuna lil-tayyibat, wal-khabisuna lil-khabisat, wal-khabisatu lil-khabisin, wal-tayyibatu lil-tayyibin. Very important ayah. This is same context. Allah will put evil above evil, bad about impure above impure. Then yarkumahu, Allah will put that jami'an, accumulated, mass. They will massive entity. They will make accumulation like a heap, like a small hillock. فَيَجْعَلَهُ, Allah will put that في جهنم, in Jahannam. أُولَٰئِكَ, They are whom they are al-khasirun, the losers. I think I will conclude at this point. May Allah bless us all. Insha'Allah. Rahman Rahim. قل للذين كفروا إن ينتهوا يغفر لهم ما قد سلف وإن يعودوا فقد مضت سنة الأولين وقاتلوهم حتى لا تكون فتنة ويكون الدين كله لله فإن انتهوا فإن الله بما يعملون بصير وإن تولوا فاعلموا أن الله مولاكم نعم المولى ونعم النصير واعلموا أنما غنمتم من شيء فأن لله خمسه وللرسول ولذي القربى واليتامى والمساكين وابن السبيل إن كنتم آمنتم بالله وما أنزلنا على عبدنا يوم الفرقان وما أنزلنا على عبدنا يوم الفرقان يوم التقى الجمعان والله على كل شيء قدير إذ أنتم بالعدوة الدنيا وهم بالعدوة القصوى والرحم أسفل منكم وهم بالعدوة القصوى والركب أسفل منكم ولو تواعدتم لاختلفتم في الميعاد ولكن ليقضي الله أمرا كان مفعولا ليهلك من هلك عن بينة ويحيى من حي عن بينة وإن الله لسميع عليم إذ يريكهم الله في منامك قليلا ولو أراكهم كثيرا لفشلتم ولتنازعتم في الأمر ولكن الله سلم إنه عليم بذات الصدور وإذ يريكمهم إذ التقيتم في أعينكم قليلا ويقللكم في أعينهم ليقضي الله أمرا كان مفعولا وإلى الله ترجع الأمور صدق الله العظيم. Back to 38, Surah al-Anfal. قل للذين كفروا, say to those who disbelieve, in yantahu, if they abstain, if they desist. Nahaya, to prevent someone. Intahaya, that is two letters added. Intahaya, untahiya. Yantahi, yuntahi. Yantahi, yantaha, yani yantahi. Yu'una, yantahu, becomes yantahu. In. If they desist, they abstain, doing wrong things, keeping on doing wrong things, يُغْفَرْ لَهُمْ, there will be forgiven for them ma what qad salaf has passed. If they desist from doing, continuing, keeping on doing things, if they stop doing things, evil, whatever happened before, they have done before Islam, will be forgiven. وَإِنْ يَعُودُوا, if they return, start once more doing bad things, فَقَادْ مَضَتْ, definitely past. مَضَيَ, this is naqis fi'l. مَضَيَ, مَضَيَ, مَضَيُ, مَضَيَت. مَضَيَت becomes مَضَت. فَقَدْ مَضَتْ past. Sunnatul awwalin, tradition of the previous people. I mean, what happened to them may come back to them. How Allah was treating them as sunnah, as tradition, like punish them, destroy them, that may come back. وَقَاتِلُوا, fight. قَاتَلَ قُوتِلَ يُقَاتِلُ يُقَاتِلُ مُقَاتَلَةً قِتَالًا قِتَالًا قَاتِل, أمر حاضر. قَاتِلُوهُم, plural. Fight with them حَتَّى until لَا تَكُونَ, does not become fitnatun fitna. There is no fitna. Fight with them until fitna, there is no fitna. I mean, fitna goes away. وَيَكُونَ, and happens ad-din or religion kulluhu, all lillah, for Allah. Fight with them until fitna, there is no fitna. Fitna like commotion, like turmoil, like turbulence, like tumult, like chaos, like civil war, like disorder, discord, that is fitna. Fight with them until there is no fitna. Fitna is eliminated, and religion, all is done for Allah. I mean, just religion is practiced. فَإِنْ انْتَهَوْا, if they desist, فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ, definitely Allah, بِمَا يَعْمَلُونَ, what they are doing, بَصِيرٌ, seer. Allah is seer what they are doing. وَإِنْ تَوَلَّوْا, if they turn away, فَعْلَمُوا, you know that أَنَّ اللَّهَ, for sure, Allah, Mawlakum, is your Mawla, like protector. Ni'mal Mawla, what a nice Mawla is he. Wali, what a nice protector and master. He is. وَنِعْمَ النَّصِيرُ, what a nice helper and assisting he is. وَعْلَمُوا, beginning 10th juz, 10th separa. وَعْلَمُوا, you know, أَنَّمَا, definitely for sure, غَنِمْتُمْ, whatever you received as ghanima, as the booty, min shay'in, whatever you received as a booty, anything you received as a booty, فَأَنَّ, for sure, lillahi, belongs to Allah, khumusahu, 1/3 of it, وَلِلرَّسُولِ, also to Prophet, وَلِذِي الْقُرْبَى, also to his near kins, relatives, وَلِيَتَامَى, to orphans, وَالْمَسَاكِينَ, destitutes, needy ones, وَابْنِ السَّبِيلِ, wayfarer, the people who are stranded on the way, going from somewhere to somewhere. In kuntum, if you are, amantum, believed, billahi, Allah. وَمَا أَنزَلْنَا, whatever we have revealed, عَلَى عَبْدِنَا, to our servant, on our servant, that is Muhammad, يَوْمَ الْفُرْقَانِ, Furqan day, day of criterion, day of separating good and bad, testing. Yawma, the day, iltaqa, met, al-jam'an, two groups, two jam, I mean like two forces met with each other in war. Wallahu Allah, ala kulli shay'in, is ala kulli shay'in, upon everything, qadirun, powerful. If, remember, antum, you were bil'udwati, ad-dunya, other part of dunya, wahum, they were bil'udwati, part, al-quswa, farther side. I mean, you were one side, remember, you were on one side, they were a little bit farther side, other side. وَالرَّكْبُ, and the caravan, group of camels and horses, أَسْفَلَ مِنْكُمْ, were lower down, lower than you, down. Asfala, ismi tafdil. Asfala, lower. I mean, the caravan was down, you were high, they were down. Walau, if tawa'adtum, you promised each other. This is wa'ada, one letter is added, tawa'ada, two letters added, 5, khumasi mazid, 2 letters added. ولو تواعدتم توعد توعدوا توعدت توعدنا توعدت توعدتم. If you had mutually made promises towards each other, even if you had done lakhtalaftum, still you would disagree. You would differ fil mi'ad, in promise. I mean, even if you had promised each other, but you would have broken your promises. You could. ولكن but ليقضي الله, Allah wanted to pass decision. Allah wanted to pass decision. Amran, something, kana was maf'ulan, to be done. Allah wanted to pass something, a decision on something which is to be done, to be executed. مفعولا كان was مفعولا. مفعولا فعل فعل فعل فاعل مفعول اسم مفعول. Done to. يهلك for يهلك to destroy, to make perish. هلاك. ليهلك or let perish, die. ليهلك هلك هلك يهلك يهلك. من who هلك dies عن بينة from evidence. Very interesting ayah. Let die anybody who is going to die with evidence. Anybody who is going to die, let him die based on evidence. Proof, evidence. وَيَحْيَى, anybody who is living, حَيَّ يَحْيَيُ, let him live, continue living. Man who حَيَّ, lives, عن بينة, from evidence. Anybody who is going to perish, let him perish based on evidence. Anybody who is living, let him live based on evidence. What is this? This is very, very strong expression of everything needs to be proved with evidence. That is the principle expressed here. So much so that it is so important that even death, which has nothing to do with evidence, you just die, has nothing to do with evidence. Or life, what evidence about life? But even anything has nothing to do with evidence is attached to evidence. Why? Because of the importance of evidence. This is big dalil, big nas from Quran. Everybody needs to memorize this one, this part. لِيَهْلِكَ مَنْ هَلَكَ عَنْ بَيِّنَةٍ وَيَحْيَى مَنْ حَيَّ عَنْ بَيِّنَةٍ. This part, this much. لِيَهْلِكَ مَنْ هَلَكَ عَنْ بَيِّنَةٍ وَيَحْيَى مَنْ حَيَّ عَنْ بَيِّنَةٍ. Let be halak, let die or disappear anybody who is disappearing based on evidence. Let live anybody who is living based on evidence. That is why you say something, need to prove. Say accusing somebody, needs to prove. لِيَهْلِكَ مَنْ هَلَكَ عَنْ بَيِّنَةٍ وَيَحْيَى مَنْ حَيَّ عَنْ بَيِّنَةٍ. وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ, for sure Allah is لَسَمِيعٌ, definitely hearer, عَلِيمٌ, knower. If, remember, يُرِيكَهُمُ اللَّهُ, يُرِيكَ shows you, رَأَيَ to see, أَرَيَ أَرْأَيَ to let see, إفعال باب, أرأي أرئي يرئي يرأي إرآء, أرئي which means أرئ, مريء مرئي مرئي, like أخرج أخرج. If, remember, يريك shows whom, them, Allahu Allah, Allah shows them في منامك, in your dream, قليلا, later. Allah let you see in your dream, let you see them as little. You saw in your dream, this enemy were very few in number. Allah made you dream like that. ولو if أراك, if he had shown them كثيرا, a lot, not little, لا definitely فشلتم, disperse, scattered, failed to be together. ولا definitely تنازعتم, نزاع, fight with each other في الأمر, about the case. If Allah had shown them big in number to you, showed them to you, they are in big number, what would you would not dare to fight with them? You would fail, be united, you would run away, scattered from each other, and you would fight with each other and disagree with each other to fight against them. وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ, but Allah سَلَّمَ, gave you salam, peace, solution. إِنَّهُ, he is the one, alimun, knower, بِذَاتِ, owner of as-sudur, chests. Allah is the one who knows owners of the chest, means knows what is hidden in the chest. Even the owners of the chest he knows, not inside, outside also is known by him. وَإِذْ, remember, يُرِيكُمْ, shows you them, إِذْ when التقيتم, you met, التقيا, لقيا, meeting, التقيا, to meet, التقيا, التقيا, التقيوا, التقيت, التقيتا, التقينا, التقيت, التقيتما, التقيتم. When you meet, when you met them, Allah showed them to you, في أعينكم, in your eyes, قليلا, little. Allah showed them to you as small in number. ويقلل, Allah made little, kum, you, في أعينهم, in their eyes. So Allah showed them to you little, Allah showed your number to them also little. Why is that? Before يقضي, قضاء, decide, so that pass a decision, amran, something, kana, was, maf'ulan, to be done. Allah wanted something to be executed. For that reason he did. Wallahu, wa ilallahi, to Allah, turja'u, returns, being returned. Raja'a, ruji'a, yarji'u, yurja'u, yurja'u, yurja'an, yurja'una, turja'u, is majhul, mudari'. Al-umuru, things. Things are being returned to Allah. Okay, let me read one more surah, one more Zuhr. This is short one, so that we may. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا لقيتم فئة فاثبتوا فاثبتوا واذكروا الله كثيرا لعلكم تفلحون. وأطيعوا الله ورسوله ولا تنازعوا فتفشلوا وتذهب ريحكم واصبروا إن الله مع الصابرين. ولا تكونوا كالذين خرجوا من ديارهم بطرا ورئاء الناس ويصدون عن سبيل الله والله بما يعملون محيط. وإذ زين لهم الشيطان أعمالهم وقال لا غالب لكم اليوم من الناس وإني جار لكم فلما تراءت الفئتان نكص على عقبيه وقال إني بريء منكم إني أرى ما لا ترون إني أخاف الله والله شديد العقاب. صدق الله العظيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا or believers إذا لقيتم when you encounter when you meet فئة a group a platoon, a force, a military detachment فاثبتوا you stay fixed, don't run away. You stay firm. Resist. Don't back off. واذكروا, remember Allah كثيرا, a lot. لعلكم, maybe, perhaps, تفلحون, you may prosper. لا تطيعوا, you remember Allah ورسوله, his prophet, وَلَا تَنَازَعُوا. Don't disagree. Don't fall into dispute. Don't dispute. فَتَفْشَلُوا. If you fall, you lose heart. You lose unity, firmness. وَتَذْهَبَ goes away. ذهب. وَتَذْهَبُوا. رِيحُكُمْ, your wind, means your power. Your power departs, leaves, goes away. وَاصْبِرُوا. You be patient and persevering. Inna Allah, for sure Allah is مع الصابرين, with the people who are patiently persevering, who persevere. وَلَا تَكُونُوا, don't be كَالَّذِينَ, like the people خَرَجُوا, left مِنْ دِيَارِهِمْ, from their lands. Those who left, went away from their lands, بَطَرًا, arrogantly happy. Happy arrogantly. وَرِئَاءَ النَّاسِ, for ri'a. Ri'a, show off. رَأَيَ فاعل مفاعل باب. فاعل فوعل يفاعل يفاعل مفاعلة. رياء رياء رياء رياء, this one رياء, second master. مفاعلة مراء مراءية رياء رياء رياء. ورياء الناس, to show off the people. The people left arrogantly happy, and also for the show off. وَيَصُدُّونَ, they prevented عن سبيل people, عن سبيل الله, from the way of Allah. والله Allah بما يعملون, what they are doing, محيط, is surrounder. Allah covers, surrounds, compasses, encompasses what they are doing. Where is, remember, زينا, made alluring, لهم, for them, الشيطان الشيطان, أعمالهم, their acts. Allah made their acts alluring them. Their acts is shown to them by shaitan. Shaitan made their acts attractive to them or alluring them. Their acts is shown by shaitan to them as good thing, attractive and alluring. وقال, said, لا غالب لكم, there is no one more powerful, لكم, to you, اليوم, today, nobody will defeat you, من الناس, from the people, وإني, me, جار, neighbor, لكم, to you. Shaitan said, nobody will defeat you. There is no one defeater, غلبة, غالبة. No one who will force you or defeat you today. I am with you always. I am your neighbor. This is what Shaitan said to them. فَلَمَّا, when, كَرَاءَت, show up, showed up. رأي رأي فعل فاعل ترأي ترأي ترأي ترأي ترأيت became ترأت. When الفئتان, two groups, فئة فئتان, two groups showed up against each other, نكس نكس, turned away, نكس, على, upon عقبيه, his two heels. I mean, heels are at the back part of the feet, so that means he turned his face back, ran away, just opposite of 180 degree opposite of what his position was before. This expression is mentioned a few times in Quran. نكس على عقبيه. I mean, the person is backed off or ran away opposite to the direction of his heels, means just opposite of what he was facing before. وقال, and said, Shaitan left them alone, ran away. وقال said, inni, me, definitely me, bari'un, have no relation, bara'a, cut off. I have no relation minkum, from you. I am bari from you. I am cut off from you. Inni, definitely me, ara, see, I see, ra'aya, ru'ya, yar'ayu, ar'ayu, ara. I see ma, that, la tarawna, you don't see. Inni, me, akhafu, I am afraid, Allah, Allah. Khawafa, khawfun ajwaf, khawafa khuwifa, yakhwafu, yukhwafu, yakhwafu, yakhafu, yakhafu, yakhafani, yakhafuna, takhafu, takhafani, yakhafna, akhafu, I am afraid. I am afraid, Allah, Allah, from Allah. So, I see things you don't see, so he ran away, Shaitan ran. Shaitan left them on spot, helpless. Did not help. At the beginning, enticed them, seduced them, I'm with you, you go on, then left them alone. Wallahu, definitely Allah is shadidu, severe, al-iqab, of punishment. Allah is severe in punishing. I will conclude at this point, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.